NAF fighter jets eliminate 120 ZAMFARA bandits in airstrikes at Sububu Forest. At least 120 bandits eliminated in multiple airstrikes executed by the Nigerian Air Force fighter jet at Sububu Forest in Zamfara State, PR Nigeria learned. The airstrikes were executed on Monday, the 12th of July 2021, after some locals alerted security personnel on the arrival and movement of a large number of bandits within Sububu axis. An intelligence operative told PR Nigeria that a Renaissance aircraft was deployed for spotting, collection of imagery, and observation of bandits before precision airstrikes were carried out on the targets. Following an intelligence on the 12th of July 2021, that group of bandits were amassing round Sububu Jajani and Damaka. A Renaissance aircraft was dispatched to risk the area for confirmation before carrying out the airstrikes. According to the A1RJET, conducted air raids over the said locations and observed several bandits arriving in droves and taking over large streets in the southwestern part of the Sububu settlement. These targets were subsequently engaged and hit. The few surviving bandits were seen fleeing the area. It is estimated that over 125 bandits were neutralized in the attack based on the information we received from our resources around the area, he said. When contacted by PR Nigeria, NAF spokesperson Commodore Edward Gapquet confirmed the multiple airstrikes on the hideouts of the bandits and the destruction of their motorcycles. He, however, did not give further details on the human casualties recorded. Commodore Gapquet only specified that the military carried out the precision airstrikes on armed bandits after an intelligence and identification of the locations to avoid collateral damages. Nigerian troops under Operation Hadarin Daji, comprising operatives of the Nigerian military, security, and intelligence services, are jointly involved in fights against bandits in Northwest. All right. I think what is really funny here is how they go into a lot of detail, showing, where they went, the intelligence, and where the aircraft actually went to survey and see if it was right and the right time to attack. I guess, is this good news? Would you say this is good news? Because again, 120 armed bandits. Can they release their identity and let's say their names to know who these bandits really, really are? But again, when it comes to this investigation, of course, they've gone really deep into it. And they try to avoid collateral damages. Well, meaning that, they scanned and they've tried only. Well, would you just say that this is good news? Because again, we are expecting or we are demanding that the country put high focus in terms of dealing with armed bandits everywhere in the whole country, because insecurity is absolutely everywhere. So would you say this is good news? Because again, it's like, would you then trust that they did this? Because 120 ZAMFARA bandits in airstrikes. So I don't know. Because now they have their hideout. They should be able to, because they have like Sheikh Gumi who should have given or who could give them and report on where the hideouts of these people, of these bandits are. And I guess that's just really what it is. The few surviving bandits were seen fleeing the area, and 125 bandits were neutralized and that's the information that they received from the sources in that specific area. He, however, did not give the further details on the human casualties. Okay. So the actual leader, Gapquet, says the precision airstrikes on armed bandits were taken after an intelligence identification to avoid collateral damages. Okay. Fight against bandits. That is good. We would like to see this even more. And again, let the people of... this is fairly new. Would I say this is new? This came out few hours ago. But let's see what the people of Zamfara have said. We will then know after a few months, because again, if this is true, then this will send out a warning message to all other bandits to sort of get their act together, or just get their act together, or they could be the next ones. That was literally it. Or get the next, because again, it's just like, okay, fine, even if it's not true, what would then the Zamfara people will have to be the ones to decide, and then we'll see in the next few weeks if these things are, if these if these attacks or banditry and kidnappings are still happening. I guess it's a victory recorded for them. However, what is actually even more important is that they actually go and rescue the kids recently, because I'm honestly, so many kids have been kidnapped. I don't even know which is which, and where it comes, or where what set of children come from, and so much. I mean, since last year up till now, almost 1,000 children have been kidnapped. So right now, killing 120, again, that means they must have like a whole camp of bandits who are just, it's a whole team. So I guess right now, all they even need to focus on as well is getting those kids back as well, because they can do intelligence reports. Because again, there is no excuse. They can't really come to us and say that, oh, we just killed people, or we just killed these armed bandits, because we know that the intelligence part, or the intelligence team of the Nigerian government, have done their best to get Nnamdi Kanu back and abduct him, risking breaking international law. So they should do the same in the country as well. Priorities. And in my personal opinion, I think the priority right now should be getting the kids back, because that's just what it is. They've just got to get the kids back, because again, these people are demanding for ransom, and they're even demanding for food. So again, what kind of bandits are these? Which set of bandits are these that have just been killed? Because are these bandits that we know of, or the ones that have been very vocal? Because again, they're not really scared to hide, because they know that the government is on their side. But is it the bandits that the bandits that basically were demanding for food to actually feed the abducted children that they themselves kidnapped, if that makes sense? So we need to know which bandits are these, and their identity. Are they the popular ones? Are they the ones that we've wanted to be defeated for a very long time? Because if it is, then fine. But if it is not, I guess this news will not really make rounds. Why? Because this is not what Nigerians were expecting. It is what it is. Would you count this as a victory? Because again, 120 armed bandits apparently have been killed by airstrikes. Put what you think about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.